Hello and welcome to my Ghostbusters trailer review. Now, I don't watch trailers that often. My general philosophy is if I'm sold on the film already, there's no need to watch the trailers and to get possible plot points spoiled for me or visuals, which those are the big thing. It's those awesome visuals that they like to throw in the trailer, and that would be 10 times cooler if I actually saw it in the movie. However, simply put, I was not sold on this movie yet. I like the cast they've gotten, and Paul Feig is a competent director, but I'm always a bit nervous when it comes to remakes, not because I think they're unnecessary or anything like that, because when you get down to it, all movies are kind of unnecessary, but I just wasn't sold on the idea of another Ghostbusters movie. And this trailer did its job. I'm looking forward to this movie now. It is one of the worst edited trailers I have seen in a very long time. They switch tones about 4 times in this trailer. They don't know how to edit the jokes, and there's just constant cutting to black. That being said, though, even though it's a horrible trailer, I really like what I saw. The 4 actresses are, of course, very talented, and I find them to be pretty funny in this when the editing allows their jokes to land. I find, though, what I'm looking forward to most about them is that they are not carbon copies of the 4 characters from Ghostbusters. Kristen Wiig is not playing Bill Murray. I don't know all these actors' names, so I apologize, but the person who's the Egon character is not Egon. She seems just to be a bit more goofy and quirky kind of character than the kind of more reserved version that we saw with Egon. Melissa McCarthy is doing a Dan Aykroyd impression, but that's fine because the character she usually plays in movies I don't really like, and I think because she's such a talented comedic actor, we can see a lot more from her. And so I'm hoping that even though she does seem to just be doing a Dan Aykroyd, that we are getting a little bit more, and at least we're getting something we haven't seen from her yet. And then there's the character who is the Winston Zeddemore type character. And I don't think we actually see enough of Winston Zeddemore in the original to say if she is like him. One of the things I like about this is that it looks like she's going to be introduced a little bit earlier, because one of my problems with Ghostbusters is that we don't get enough of Winston Zeddemore. So, hopefully we'll get more of this character, and we'll get more depth. That being said, there are some parts that concern me. It feels like at certain points they are just plugging in these pieces and altering them a little so they seem unique, but it's clear they're just taking them from the other movie. They're not in a firehouse, they are in a Chinese restaurant. This one doesn't bother me as much, but they're not driving around an ambulance, they're driving around a hearse. That being said, the hearse is cool. My problem with this is just, it's fine. We don't need to see this stuff. Show us stuff that's new and that's interesting. What gives me faith in this movie, though, is that the plot seems very different from the original's plot. It seems like it's a person is making this machine to collect ghosts or something, or to unleash ghosts, and they're using it as like a weapon. So that is what's giving me faith right now. That the characters seem to be original characters. The CGI is cartoony, but I feel like that fits with the tone that they're going for, and a little bit more importantly, it just fits with the world, and the character designs are fun. I like the designs of these ghosts. I like the ghost at the beginning that slimes Kristen Wiig. I like the giant ghost with like the pinstripe pants that looks like something out of Tim Burton. That's great. These look fun, and while they are cartoony, they still seem to fit with the world. I'm not taken out when I watch them. And of course, the effects will get better as time goes on. movies are very rarely done with their special effects when the trailer drops. I found the beginning a little misleading, and this is getting into another problem with the trailer itself. I thought from the beginning of this trailer that this was a sequel to Ghostbusters. Because if you don't know, the original idea with Ghostbusters was there are a ton of ghost extraction teams. It's just a business, it's an industry, and the Ghostbusters are just one of them. I would have found that cool if this had been a direct sequel of the first two films, and that's the case we had. We had a ton of ghost extraction teams. But the quality has gone down a lot because just the more people you get in there, the less quality you have. And then there's this big plot, and these three scientists and this one, it looks like she's a subway worker. They have to come together, and they kind of become the new Ghostbusters. And you could get that since the three living Ghostbusters are going to be cameoing in this, you could have a cameo from the original Ghostbusters. Which, by the way, if there's a picture of Harold Ramis somewhere as like an Easter egg or like a tribute, I'm gonna be upset because he was my favorite Ghostbuster. I like the look of this trailer. The world looks cool. I think there are some cool visuals. I like the redesigns of the guns, like how some of them are like handguns and stuff, and they're twirling them around. I like that. I like these actors. I want to see them get a chance to play in this world. I love the ghost designs in this, and you get to see Slimer, which is fun. I do think this is a pretty bad trailer, though. I cannot forgive it for being a bad trailer. But ultimately, I am sold on Ghostbusters. I might watch one more trailer just so I can hopefully get a better sense of the comedy. And I would maybe like to see the second trailer maybe take a little bit more of a dark turn, because it is a horror comedy after all. But I liked the Ghostbusters trailer. Tell me what you think about it down in comments. I was going to make a stupid joke about who you're going to call, but no, because that'd be stupid. But tell me what you think about it down in comments. If you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe. And as always, rock on.